let me ask you this. Who was the first like big musician that you got to meet because of being in radio?
Lew Harrison. She played deputies in PA. I just started here in PA, so I'd been in radio 6 months by the time I moved to PA, 3 months by the time I moved to PA, something like that. And then 3 months after that, Lew Harrison plays in PA. Well, growing up in the 80s, every guy had a crush on Lew Harrison. She's the metal queen, right? So you're just like, yeah, right on. So got to meet her, was blown away that she was only like 5'0" nothing. She looks so much bigger in the videos. Then, of course, hey, come on back. We're going to party later. And so everybody from the radio station goes over to the hotel room and parties. And you're like, this is cool. Like, even if it's a Canadian level celebrity, it's still pretty cool to be partying with somebody who just did a concert, even if they're just playing a bar. It's kind of neat to be able to be in that inner circle and see what goes on and find out they're actually pretty cool, down to earth, real people.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. Celebrities are just people like you and me. They just have a certain level of, or a certain amount of people knowing them, I guess.
Well, I met Shania Twain once backstage when she came to Saskatoon the first time, and I couldn't even talk because I was just like, she was a babe, and you're just like, oh my God, she's real. She's standing here in front of me. She's like, hi, how are you guys? And I'm like, yeah. So it was a real highlight of my life. Looking back, yeah. So after that, I got it in my head. I'm like, okay, I gotta not do that. So even after meeting celebrities after that, I always stuck it in my head. They're normal people. They're real people, just like me and you. They just happen to have a really cool job. So they probably want to be talked to like a normal person. And I found that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Biff Naked was one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just real chill. And yeah, hey, come on in. We're just watching the game on TV before we go out on stage. You want some pizza? You want, like, she's just like, welcome to my home kind of thing in the green room at the Rawlinson. And you're like, okay, sure. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like is she not touring right now with Buck Cherry? Do you know?
Touring? Now?
Well, I think they're doing some shows. Yeah. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I know they
could be virtual shows, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that a little deeper, but
there is
she's on the radio in Vancouver, apparently. Like, she's a morning co-host.
Oh, really?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not understand.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know?
Gotta fill time somehow. Same as Kim Mitchell. He's an afternoon drive guy on Q107 in Toronto.
What?
That's freaking.
So there is a career after being a musician.
You do radio. Well, so does.
You go from being a musician, starving musician, to starving radio announcer. That makes a lot of sense. It's a lateral move.
Doesn't like Randy Bachman? Doesn't he have a radio show in? Would he be out of Winnipeg? I think. I thought I heard him on the radio the other day.
He does. I think it's on CBC, but it's wrapping up here, I believe. Like, it's coming to an end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to have him on the show. That'd be cool, frick.
Yeah. We've been trying, but I think we're trying the wrong
channels.
I'm
definitely trying the wrong way. I'm like tagging him in Instagram posts and stuff, inviting him that way.
I met him when he came through PA. Was not one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Oh, no? Really?
Yeah, like, I was kind of like, hey, this is cool. Like, he's a Canadian legend. He was not interested in meeting people. Like, and I was emceeing his show, so I tried to introduce myself. Hey, I'm Lew from the radio station.
Right.
Let's go over what you want me to say when I go out on stage. And he was like, could give a shit.
Right.
Really?
Honestly.
I that actually doesn't surprise me at all. That really doesn't.
It actually kind of surprised me too, because I thought maybe he would be more down to earth, because I met a lot of Canadian artists and they're really chill because I think they're Canadian, and that's why. But he had a pretty good opinion of himself that day.
Interesting.